Well, good Sunday morning, everyone. I decided, after a lot of soul searching, to start doing the Sunday readings for the collective again. I'm still doing the card pulls in my Facebook group, but if you want more personalized question where you get to pick from 3 to 4 cards, and you get to ask and set your intent, ask the question, and then pick your card, and then I give you the answer the next day. But I kind of miss doing this. And I miss you guys. So we're coming back, starting these up again every Sunday. My internet is slow here, so it probably won't even show up until Monday, but it's still the same intent. And I have some new cards to play with. So that's what the reading is going to be for the collective this week. We're going to be using the wisdom of the elders. And even better, by next weekend, I'll have even more decks because I'm finally going to get my stuff out of storage in New Mexico and bring it back here to Arizona. And I have a huge box full of decks there that I'll get to be reintroduced to because I haven't seen them for 2 years. But today we're using this deck, kind of an interesting card background. And again, we're asking, I already have a jumper that has decided to pop out, but we always ask in the highest and best for all concerned, what is the question, or what does Spirit, the guides, the angels, the ascended masters, and creator want the collective to focus on this week? What is the most important thing that people need to know for this week? And I do believe today is May 17th, the week before Memorial Day. So that is what we're asking to find out just exactly for the collective. What is the highest and best information that needs to come through at this time for all those who listen, who watch, who choose to walk the path of beauty, who are light workers, healers, caregivers, anybody that works in the healing realm of any kind, metaphysically. We always want to know, because it always has to be in the highest and best interest of everyone. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. What is it that they want us to know and to focus on? So in the meantime, I hope you all have been having a wonderful spring so far, and are looking forward to Memorial Day weekend. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you. If you're a returning visitor and you have subscribed, thank you very much, because it does help the channel grow, reaches more people. If you haven't yet hit the like and subscribe button, I ask that you please consider doing so, because it does go a great deal in making sure that the content gets out to more people that needs it, to hear it. So with that, the first card pulled was Humility, the wolf. The second card is Sweetgrass, Sacred Medicine, Stretch. And the third is the Cedar Sacred Medicine, protection. And our jumper card was Mother Earth, the drum. So let's see what the elders have to say about this and learn a little bit more about this deck. So the first one was the wolf, humility. Humility teaches us that we are all equal and that all forms of life are equally valuable. It is through this sacred grandfather teaching that we are taught that no one person is better than another. And it is through the consideration of putting others before ourselves that we can truly express humility. Wolf carries this sacred lesson and offers its knowledge to us. To ensure its own survival, the pack must operate as one, and each member must understand its individual role within this group. The same is true within our individual lives. Humility is what allows us to sincerely ask for help. Only when we recognize and acknowledge the Creator's role within our lives can we be truly humble. Accepting that all beings are equal is to capture the spirit of humility. In this way, wolf becomes our greatest teacher. For example, it bows its head while in the presence of others and will not take food until all members of the pack have received a share. This respect given to one's community is an important lesson and not one to be taken lightly. If you have drawn this card today, someone close to you may need your assistance, or perhaps you are the one in need of assistance. Give yourself permission to ask for help. Because remember, your angels and guides can't assist you unless you ask for help. There might be an opportunity that comes your way where you must work within a group. To ensure that all goes well, practice the lessons of humility so that any projects you're involved with will run smoothly. And again, this is the wolf card. It's a beautiful card. And that leads us into the Sweetgrass Sacred Medicine. And it is a beautiful smell. If you've never burned sweetgrass to clear your home, I suggest you do so after you smudge with the sage to burn sweetgrass and go back around it to invite all your guides and angels back in. So sweetgrass medicine is associated with strength. Sweetgrass is the fourth sacred medicine. It is placed in the north direction and is directly related to Mother Earth. As such, it is referred to as Mother's hair. It serves as a way of connecting to her and can be used in healing circles because it has a calming effect. And while smudging, it promotes peace, kindness, and purification. Sweetgrass has a pleasant and sweet aroma and can be used to call in the ancestors or those in the spirit world. Special significance is paid to sweetgrass because it's the only sacred medicine where ceremony is so heavily involved in its collection and through the process of braiding. Prayers are spoken while the blades of grass are picked, and then again during the interweaving of each braid. Since the level of care and attention involved in the harvesting process of sweetgrass is so significant, it helps shed light on its traditional teachings. Although individual strands are easily broken, there is incredible strength when they are braided together. As the individual strands are intertwined, they become impossible to break. The importance of the braiding symbolizes strength of family and of community, and reinforces the lesson that the support of others can fortify our own internal strength. If you have drawn the Sweetgrass Sacred Medicine card today, it is a reminder to savor the sweetness in your life. Oftentimes, the most cherished moments we experience are fleeting and may even be fragile, but is it important nonetheless to appreciate those moments? There might also be a call to connect more closely with others, either to our ancestors or community or family members. We are never alone in this life, and there is strength in numbers, both through our ancestors in spirit and to those closest to us in the physical world. And again, here is the Sweetgrass Strength card. Which brings us to the Cedar Sacred Medicine. And the cedar is about protection. So the third sacred medicine of cedar occupies the southern direction of the medicine wheel and possesses some of the strong purifying properties of sage. Cedar is connected to protection and is often utilized in sweat lodge ceremonies as a way of offering a safe space for deep healing to its participants and even protection for the ceremony itself. It can also be used in combination with other sacred medicines to stimulate clarity and to promote communication with the spirit world and the creator. It has a lush green color that is associated with the heart chakra. And if there are any feelings around heartache for you at this time, cedar would be beneficial to incorporate into your spiritual practice in the form of offerings and through smudging. If physical or spiritual healing is required in your life at this time, harness the power of cedar and invite healing energy into your energetic body and into your life. If you have drawn the Cedar Medicine card, Sacred Medicine card today, this is a reminder that there is power in prayer. And now might be a time to ask others for help or to ask for spirit to intervene. Prayers are always heard and are often answered, but you have to take the first step and ask. If either you or someone you love has been dealing with health issues or emotional stressors connected to heartache, this might be a gentle nudge from spirit to utilize the power of sacred cedar medicine and to trust that healing is possible. And again, this is the cedar. And then our little jumper card here is Mother Earth. So just a reminder of what it looks like. And she is about the drum, the heartbeat. So Mother Earth is mother to all living things. And in the same way our own mother gives us life, Mother Earth gives life to all creation. She teaches us the importance of protecting the land and especially the water, the lifeblood that sustains our world. The soil on which we walk today is the same land that existed for the countless generations that came before us. The spirits of our ancestors walk behind us, and it is vital to remember that we are the result of the many who came before us. Within, I think it's called Micmac language, the words people, earth, mother, and drum are all derived from the same root expression, which relates to the interconnective relationship between Mother Earth and all of creation. When we speak about the drum, we are speaking about the heartbeat of Mother Earth. When we hear the drum beat, we are hearing her heartbeat. Thump, 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 thump. Her heartbeat has been embedded within our own chest, so we will not forget. And it is through the action of drumming that we acknowledge we are her children. The drum is a connection that allows us to let her know that we hear her and that we see her. If you have drawn the Mother Earth card today, it is a reminder to reconnect to our world by removing garbage from waterways, organizing cleanups, or through being mindful of your environmental impact. There is a nudge from Spirit to reconnect to the Earth's vibration through grounding exercises or by drumming. By reconnecting to the drum, stepping outside, and actively cleaning our environment, we can help shift our world. So those are the 4 cards, the messages, and you notice they all weave together. They all have to do about sacred ceremony, the medicine wheel, being in touch with our souls, anchoring ourselves into Mother Earth, and honoring all our relations. Not just human beings, we're related to everything on this planet. And I will keep reminding everyone over and over and over again. Human beings are just part of the equation. We are no better and no less than any other of Creator's beings, whether they're the winged ones, the slithering ones, the creepy crawlies, the 4-leggeds, the stone people, the tree people, the standing ones. They are all alive. They were all put here by the same being that put us here. So treat everything as part of your community, as part of the collective, because it is part of the collective. So on that note, I welcome everybody back, and we're going to start having some more fun, especially as I bring in these new cards. And like I said, I will also get the link to my Facebook group so that if you guys do want your own question that you have on your mind, I'm going to use a different card in the Facebook group, but I started doing that a few months ago and allowed people to ask their own questions, pick their own cards. But I kind of miss doing these, miss talking to everybody, seeing your comments, and just having connection. Because again, we are all one. We are all related. Mitakueo Yasi. That's what it means. We are all related. And I hope every single one of you chooses to walk the path of beauty. Always the path of love. So this is Reverend Dr. Elena Skyhawk signing off this week. I will see you maybe next Sunday, because like I said, I'm going to be bringing my stuff back from Albuquerque. So I just might pop in and do the reading on the road. You just never know. But I will be back sometime next Sunday, and then I have to unload the truck. But in the meantime, stay safe. Know that you are loved. Know that you are protected. The light is always with us, around us, inside us. We just need to learn to stop, be still, and remember who we are. That was a very important lesson I got this past week from my boss, this project that I'm doing. And she was like, you need to remember, you need to get back to your spiritual work and remember who you are. So much more than what I'm doing for her. And she was right. So I want you to remember who you are, a beloved soul of the Great Spirit. So everyone, have a beautiful, blessed week, and we will see you next week for another reading. Bye for now.